What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning into this episode of the TourDe Mural. I'm Hakeem Caldwell. My friends and I are safely traveling state to state, meeting new artists, hearing their stories, and putting up some new art. First up, we swung back around to Cleveland to hang out with Bob Peck. He's an artist I met through Graffiti Heart, and he had a cool spot in mind for us to throw up some characters.
Spot doesn't really have a name. It's a business that's, still running and active, but the owner basically spray painted on the outside of his building that he loves graffiti and wants people to come in and paint. I got wind of that. I hit him up and he's just like, yeah, man, paint wherever you want. So my goal has been to bring other artists like you through here and kind of fill up the space that we're in. Word travels fast too, because it's a good space. There's a lot of different rooms, different environments in here. We've had people from all over the country and even coming down from Canada and stuff so far. It's been good. Lace up my armors, I'm gone. Pack up the suitcase, I'm out here.
The first one was kind of just about me and the murals I had in the city. I thought that was cool and all, but it'd be cooler to expand and learn about other people's stories and all that good stuff. So I'm kind of just like the Rod Sterling of this, walking in and out of the frame, smoking a cigarette.
Writing my whole entire life behind the ledges. Can't stay in boxes, I'd rather box with all my fears and doubts, yeah. Dodging lectures like I knew that moving rooms would be my future outlet. Sleeping on couches, a showman lives in luggage.
Next up, we went to Fort Wayne, Indiana to meet up with Paco, a visual artist who started a free wall program in the city.
For a long time, the art scene in Indiana, like in Fort Wayne at least, is kind of weird. Like, people want out more than they want in. If you want to retain the local talent, how do you get the local talent to become seasoned and become professionals so that they can participate in the same art opportunities that are being given to outsiders? But how do we get people in this area to become the highest quality unless they're given opportunities? Not everybody has access to 250 square foot spaces to practice on. So that was one of the big drivers of establishing an open wall in this community, that anybody could come paint no matter what style, no matter what you're doing. As long as you follow a few basic rules, you can now practice, you can build your portfolio, and you can now get access to those higher paying mural opportunities. I want to see walls like that in every little neighborhood, so that way kids can grow up knowing I have art. It can either be a hobby or a business. People who've never painted before can come out and paint. And they might, tap into something that they didn't realize they needed in their life. How do you help the community grow artistically? I feel like open walls is one of those ways, and that will in turn help the Fort Wayne artist community grow, and just Fort Wayne in general to become more of a visitation hub, like a place that people want to come to because they know free expression is welcome.
Finally, after a long winter, we flew south to visit my childhood home in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, and work together with Clean Sweep Frederiksted on their community cleaning initiative. Check it out.
Another round of snow and sleet that slammed into central Ohio overnight while many of you were sleeping.
Yeah, so let's get you caught up right now, because you can see right now almost every county in our area is under a snow emergency. You should not be on the road unless it is absolutely necessary.
We got the mural tour going on. This will be stop 3, actually. I'm working on design for this one. We're going to the Virgin Islands this time, which is going to be super lit for me because that's where I'm from. Now it's cool to go back and be doing this tour. I'm doing some native flora compilation of all them to paint that on it's like a water tower type thing. It's on ground level. I'm not climbing up a water tower. But,
yeah, don't do that.
my cousin that lives out there, she sent me a little link, and it was to do a mural out in St. Croix. And I'm like, oh, bet. I messaged a lady, right, boom, 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 send her some pictures of some stuff I did. She hit me up. She was digging it. Then I sent her the mural tour that we did before. I'm like, if you think If you like these pictures, we do way cooler stuff than that. We got these t-shirts I made. It's got the car and we driving on the road. We spray painting and whatnot. I'm gonna do some pre-orders because what we're gonna do is on the back, we're gonna put all the locations we went to, like a tour, you know, like a band tee.
You definitely came a long way from when you first started doing your
Bruh, didn't I?
I get in my zone. Alright, yo, I'm Hakeem and I made Hakeem's art and stuff.
I told everybody my life kept getting better after I got the face tat. I feel like that's just another physical proof of doing whatever I want to do. They be like, oh, he could get a tattoo on his face and still teach kids? Yes.
That's your S on the chest.
Then you know they call me the realest, most money getting thing.
The most whimsical.
the one with the most wherewithal. Traveling was cool. You know, it's COVID, so it's a little bit interesting. We had to get COVID tests beforehand.
Do you take any current prescription medications?
Do gummy vitamins count?
Oh, no.
First we flew to Atlanta, then we flew from Atlanta to St. Thomas. That was fun. I was reading this book about Obama. I didn't know nothing about this man, actually, now that I started reading the book. We flew from St. Thomas to St. Croix on a real small plane, about this big. There was like maybe 9 of us in there in the middle of the night through some clouds, but the pilot was a beast. I seen him in there taking notes and doing crosswords while he's flying. And we have Ted in his natural habitat in front of a beer.
That beer is in front of me.
Oh, tell him. What can I say? The most get moneyest, fast whip driving. We all the way from the east side all the way to the islands, man.
Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. Thanks for Hakeem Callwood coming on the show tonight. He is a visual artist. He'll be painting at a couple locations here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. Starting tomorrow, he'll be on Strand Street.
I got my people hold me down in the comments. I love y'all. Couldn't do it without y'all. This is a group effort. That's you. That's my friends that I came home with. That's my friends back at home, my family here. That's what it's really for. My late father, he was born in St. Thomas, but he moved over to St. Croix. I lived here when I was a kid. I would come here back and forth all the time. It's cool for me to be able to come back, to be able to give back something to the community, because St. Croix gave a lot to me in my time here. Beautification changes the way you feel about your neighborhood. Say somebody's smoking a cigarette and you're in like a dirty area, you're just gonna finish it and throw the butt on the ground. But if you're someplace that's like super clean, you're gonna put it out, you're gonna put it in your pocket and take it all the way home with you and throw it away. A lot of what I do is try to spread positivity, to spread a good vibe, maybe even a message, maybe tell some history or something like that. But I want people to feel good when they see my art. I still get nervous and anxiety from doing these gigs sometimes, just because, you know, I want to do an extra special job if I'm going somebody else's place. They're already allowing me to come into their area and paint over things that they've grown up around and stuff. So I want to do an extra good job and make sure I represent myself, my community, my race, people my height, people with long hair, people with fingernails. I think another lesson that I learned is that, as if I didn't already know this, to just reinforce that this tour is possible and that we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep going around the nation, and when COVID's over, we're gonna go around the world.
Me and Hakeem are just doing this just to do it. But given what we're doing, beautifying the town and all that, I think that people are supportive of the cause.
They can't stop you. They definitely can't stop me, but if you're watching this, they can't stop you either.
Thanks for watching. Like and share with a homie. What's next?